Merhaba arkadaşlar. In this lesson, I am going to show you extra 4 tenses. These tenses contain double tenses. The second one will not change. Second tense is always do type past tense. We will just change the first tense and we will generate new tenses. Okay, the first one is şimdiki zamanın hikayesi past continuous tense. First we need to attach present continuous tense, then past tense after the root verb, and this is how we can create past continuous tenses. Actually, you don't need to memorize anything. Turkish language has very strong logic. Already, your is indicating something lasting for a while. Present, this is continuous. A past tense in the past. So to indicate in the past something happened and lasted for a while, we need to use this tense. This, yes, in the past started and lasted for a while, maybe reached until present tense, maybe in the past happened and lasted for a while and it's over, maybe. No matter, in both cases, we need to use this tense. Okay, let's see. Uyu, sleep. Uyuyordum, I was sleeping. Okay, where to use it, how it works. For example, you are sleeping and someone came and knocking your door. Knocking, no answer, knocking. Maybe for 5 minutes he knocked the door. Finally you wake up and open the door. Now your friend is asking you, what were you doing? Because past 5 minutes passed. You are highlighting past 5 minutes. He is asking you, what were you doing? So you are saying, uyuyordum, I was sleeping. So what if you don't say your, but if you just say uyudum? No, it means that I slept. This is a moment. But to highlight past 5 minutes or past a while, you need to use these double tenses. Another thing, takıl means hang out. Takılıyorduk. We were hanging out. Geçen hafta, last week, we were hanging out. As you can see, it started in the past and it's over already, but I used takılıyorduk. Why? Because it lasted for a while. That's why I prefer to indicate the situation in this way. Konuş, speak. Konuşuyorlardı. They were speaking. Well, there is nothing different, but you need to attach ler between two tenses, unlike the other subjects, because normal subjects are lasting, but lar is between two tenses. Another, beklemiyordum. Bekle means wait, expect. Beklemiyordum. I wasn't expecting. Ağla, cry. Ağlıyor muydu? Was he crying? Okay, you need to follow this order if you are asking it. You need to split tenses from middle. Continuous tense is after verb, then question suffix, and past tense suffix is after question suffix. This is the order you must follow. Şaka yapıyordum. Şaka means joking. Şaka yapıyordum. I was joking. So you are highlighting past minutes. So you were not serious. I was joking. Şaka yapıyordum. Dinlemiyor muydun? Weren't you listening? This is the most complex structure, but as long as you follow the order, you will never make a mistake. Dinle, the root verb. This is negative. Then continuous tense is first tense. Then since I am asking it question suffix. Then past tense suffix, since this is past continuous tense. And last thing is subject suffix. Okay, let's talk about second tense. Are, as you can see, are indicates present tense, geniş zaman. Do indicates past tense. As I told you, second tense will not change. This is always past tense. We are just changing the first one and generating new tenses. Look, very simple. Really, I really love Turkish so much. Okay, present tense indicates our habits. The past tense, past, and then this is our old habits. Used to, would, that's all. You don't need to memorize anything. Already you know these things. We are just generating thanks to Turkish language strong logic. Let's see, izle, watch, izlerdim, present tense, and past tense, am indicates me. I used to watch. Çizgi film, cartoon. Çizgi film izlerdim. I used to watch cartoon. What I say? So maybe I am talking about my childhood. In the past, I had this habit. I used to do that. So, of course, most of cases it means that I don't watch anymore. Of course, not for sure. Çizgi film izlemezdim. I didn't used to watch cartoon. As you can see, I made first tense negative. Mez is negative present tense. Remember, izlemezdim. I didn't used to watch. As you can see, as is valid for entire subjects, even for ben. This mez won't change. Another form, question form. Çizgi film izler miydin? Did you used to watch cartoon? I am asking it. Again, the same thing. We need to split tenses from middle with question suffix. Re indicates present tense, me asking, and D past tense, and N this is subject. There is buffer Y. I explained that already, you know it, because past tense suffixes has E, even though we don't write it, we don't see it anymore. There is a hidden E. Sounds like I am splitting these two vowels. Another example. Çizgi film izlemez miydin? Didn't you used to watch cartoon? So this is the maximum structure you could witness. Negative question used to. İzlemez miydin? Didn't you used to watch cartoon? Okay, another example. Sigara iç. This is a phrasal verb. Smoking. Çok sigara içerdin. You used to smoke a lot. Well, what I say, you used to smoke a lot. Since it was my old habit, it means that you don't smoke a lot anymore. Yes, you smoke, but not much like before. Yıldızlar daha fazla parlardı. Parla means shine, parlardı. Used to shine. Stars used to shine more. Another one. Let's see this structure as would, because this also means would. Let's see. Kahve içer miydin? Would you drink coffee? I am asking it kindly. Let's see the answer. İçerdim. I would drink. Ama, but, istemiyorum şimdi. I don't want now. Look, içerdim means, it doesn't mean I used to drink. I would drink it normally, but now I don't want. Well, this also means would. Okay. Let's see the next tense. Future tense and past tense. Ejecti. Again, this is past tense. The first tense is future tense. Again, the same thing. Past tense indicates past. Eject indicates our plans. So, our past plans. So, future in the past. Very simple. Let's see. Gel. Let's see the conversation. Dün akşam gelmedin. You didn't come last night. Look at my answer. Gelecektim. I was going to come. Ama uyuyakalmışım. But I fell asleep. What does it mean? Why I said that? Gelecektim. I was going to come. What I mean? Okay. This is great example. This means that, hey, look, don't get me wrong. I was trying it. I didn't forget. Gelecektim. I was trying. I was going to do it. It was my plan. But something happened. I couldn't. It was my plan in the past. Very useful. Another example. Neden erken kalktın? Why did you wake up early? For example, you are living with your family and you woke up very early and maybe your mom saw you. Hey, why did you wake up early? You are saying kahvaltı yapacaktım. I was going to have breakfast. That was my intention. That was my plan. Look, you didn't even do it. You didn't. Your plan didn't come true yet, but it was your plan anyway. See, to reveal your intention, your plan, you can use this tense, very useful, as you can see. Extra examples. Alacaktık ama tükenmiş. Well, alacaktık means we were going to buy. We were going to buy. For example, you have a son and your son said that, hey dad, since you are going to market, can you buy me chocolate? Your dad, you said, okay, all right. Since I am going to market, I'll buy you chocolate. Okay. The guy went and he really tried to buy it, but it turned out there is no chocolate. So he returned back and the son says that, hey dad, you said I am going to buy chocolate. Well, dad says that alacaktık, we were going to buy. Hey son, we didn't forget it. Actually, we knew it, but we tried, we couldn't. It was our intention. We were going to buy. Another example, maybe if one of your friends came and wanted to sleep over for a night, and he said, hey, can I sleep over here? You said, all right, okay. And a few hours later, he said that, hey, I need to go. And you are saying that, burada kalmayacak mıydın? Weren't you going to stay here? Weren't you going to stay? Wasn't it your plan? Wasn't it your intention? Kalmayacak mıydın? Negative and future in the past. The rule is the same. The structure, order is the same again. Negative, first tense, question, second tense, subject. Another structure, another useful feature I will show you. Okay, if you use one of these three words before this structure, this tense, neredeyse, az kalsın, az daha, you can mean almost, about to. About to, you can say. Let's say, düş. Fall, düşecektim. Neredeyse düşecektim. I was about to fall. I almost fell. Another example, gör, see, göreceklerdi. They were about to see. Again, ler is splitting two tenses from middle. Az daha unutuyordum. I almost forgot. This shows that not only future in the past, but thanks to past continuous tense, you can mean the same thing. Az daha, az kalsın, neredeyse. These words help you to say about to. Okay, next tense, and this is last extra tense. Past tense plus past tense, double past tenses. I really love this topic. I really love this subject. Well, you can imagine it. double past tenses. Okay, in the past, something happened and its effect is over. It cannot affect you. It cannot affect the present tense anymore. It happened, it's over, and maybe it became a memory. Maybe years ago happened and it's over. But I will show you over examples so that you can understand it. Anahtarları kaybettim. Kaybet means lose. Kaybettim. I have lost keys. Okay, look, here I just used one single past tense. This is normal sentence. This is normal what you know. Let's compare it. If you say it, if you use one normal past tense, it means that, yes, you lost the key, but there is still its effect. It means that you couldn't find it yet. You didn't find yet. You are still looking for the key. But if you use double past tenses, anahtarları kaybetmiştim. I lost keys. Again, this is past tense. Same thing happened. But extra information you are giving, you are saying, oh, maybe years ago it happened. Maybe not that much long time ago. Maybe even maybe a few hours ago. But it gives me that vibe, this feeling. You lost the keys, but now you are not looking for the keys anymore. Maybe you found it already. But what I know, this doesn't affect you anymore. Another example, bit. Bit means finish. Yakıt means fuel. Okay, yakıt bitti. For example, you are in a trip with your family and your dad is driving the car. Imagine, all of a sudden your dad said that yakıt bitti. So the fuel is over, fuel finished. Everybody is panicking. Now the time to panic. Because when you say bitti, when just single past tense, it is affecting you right now. You are under effect of that. It's affecting. Well, but if he says that instead of bitti, yakıt bitmişti. No panic. Because everybody knows that he's talking about one of his memories. Because mişti means it's not affecting us now. Then he's not talking about now. Another, hastalan, get sick. Hastalandım, I got sick. It means that I am still sick. Hastalandım means I am still sick because there is one past tense. But double tenses, hastalanmıştım. I had got sick. Once it happened. It means that it doesn't affect me anymore, and I got healed already. I am okay now. It's over already. I am not under this condition. Okay, there is different forms, negative form, question form, let's see. And there is a dialogue. Hastalanmış mıydın? Did you get sick? So I am asking that, hey, maybe 10 years ago, hey, I forgot, hastalanmış mıydın? Did you get sick in this moment, in that time? I don't remember. He says, hayır, hastalanmamıştım. No, I didn't get sick in this moment, in this day. We are talking about a memory now. Okay, the main structure and order didn't change. Everything is the same. First tense, question, second tense, subject. That's all. Okay, that was everything about these extra 4 tenses. It's over. See you in the next lesson. That's not all. Here is the most comprehensive and interactive Turkish application ever. With this app, you'll keep learning and improving your grammar, writing, listening, speaking, and reading skills through thousands of examples. Explore hundreds of topics, follow your progress, and switch between grammar mode and tourist mode for daily conversational Turkish. This is very useful, especially for travelers planning a trip to Türkiye. There are more. When you make a mistake, you can view detailed explanation and sentence broken down by its suffixes. To focus on what matters most, activate suffix mode to practice only on suffixes, instead of translating whole sentence. Watch clips related to current question. Access entire library which contains all of my books and videos. Thanks to its syncable offline mode, wherever you go, you can use the app without losing your progress. Moreover, you can check my schedule and book private classes with me directly from the app. I designed it in the most ergonomic way, which lets you to use the app with one hand, only by keyboard, or just use it by voice control without even touching. There are more to discover inside this app. Thanks to its broad device support, you can use this app on phones, computers, tablets, and even on TV. I know you have been waiting for such this app. With its modern and lightweight structure, it's finally here. Enroll in my course and start this adventure now.